So please welcome back Chef Christopher Styler. Hey, Chris. How are you, man?
Good, doing good. How about you?
Yeah,
good to be back.
We've got some great stuff we're going to talk about in just a bit. But I got to tell you, of all the different types of food that I love,
yes,
Asian cooking is my favorite.
Good.
The spicy, everything that's in it, I love it. So what are we whipping up?
We're going to whip up a warm salad. Spring has sprung.
Okay.
Eat a little bit lighter, make nice looking pretty dishes. And this is a warm salad mixes something that's one element that's hot or warm with the regular greens. So they wilt a little bit. They don't, wilt, but they soften up a little bit and all the flavors come to the front.
Sort of like the old spinach salad with the warm dressing that you put on it.
Same effect, different ingredients.
What do we start with?
Well, most people hear stir fry and they think wok. But actually on a home range, if you start with a good, heavy, flat-bottomed pan, like this Calphalon 1 pan, you're better off than using a wok on a home.
Even cooking all the way around.
Yes, even cooking all the way. I got a little bit of oil in there so nothing sticks. We're going to start toasting some almonds. And like you said, this is something you put together in a hurry. Okay.
Now, if we don't want to use shrimp, could we use any other kind of seafood that we want?
Strips of chicken. You could keep it all vegetarian. Use mushrooms instead of the shrimp.
Okay, and I love asparagus too.
Very good.
I love vegetables. You don't have to cook too much.
I'm with you here, and that's why it's perfect for here. Yeah. So in goes a little bit of sliced almonds. They'll toast up nice.
Now, can we get, if we don't have fresh shrimp available, we can use the frozen kind?
Most of the shrimp that you find, even if you're buying them and they're not frozen, they've been frozen before, and they're fine. They're perfectly fine. So that was just a little bit of sesame seeds in with the shrimp. Coat them up nice, give them a little crunch to the salad.
How long on the shrimp about?
The whole thing's going to take a couple of minutes.
Okay,
That's
great.
It's really fast. After that goes some asparagus.
Good.
They're cooking about the same amount of time, like 2 or 3 minutes.
We're already getting some nice color, and you guys have noticed this is a healthy meal. We haven't put any real heavy-duty fat.
No, there's a tiny bit of oil, and you put a little bit more in, but I'll tell you that trick in a minute. Meantime, with asparagus, and you can see a lot of them because it's spring. Simple way to cook them, to clean them up, bend them, they'll snap. This part's the tough part, this part's the tender part.
Oh, that's a great tip.
You can peel them, not peel them, it's up to you. For this, because they're going to cook really fast, like 2 or 3 minutes, we want to peel them. They're also, you'll see, they turn a really beautiful color, and it looks great with the pink and the shrimp.
They're starting to turn pink right now. We're getting a little heat, they're getting a little bit of color, and I'm just going to...
Okay, if you keep...
I'll keep working on these.
If you keep stirring and frying,
what are you going to make?
I'm going to make a little bit of dressing, and this is going to go on with the warm ingredients, toss it all together.
Okay.
A little trick, it lightens it up, gives it a nice fruity flavor, is instead of vinegar, like most dressings start out with, we're going to use a little bit of fresh orange juice.
Ooh, a little fresh citrus. We have an abundance of that here in Florida.
That's what made me think of it. I figured you could do straight orange juice like we're doing here. You could do a little lemon juice, a little lime juice, mix it up. Cider vinegar is a good thing too.
That's right. And you see the recipe up on the screen for you folks at home. You want to write that down real quick. And this is really, really simple. It's something you can make really, really fast. And we're also going to be talking about the Mother's Day cook-off in just a sec too. So more information to come.
All right.
So what'd you put in?
Little OJ, little soy sauce. We started with a little Dijon mustard in the bowl.
Okay.
Here's what we were talking about before. A very little bit of oil, but this is a toasted sesame seed oil.
Okay.
So you're using a little bit of oil for like a nice rich flavor, but you're getting a lot of flavor out of very little bit of oil. And that's really all you need. Then a little bit of plain vegetable oil.
Well, listen, the reason that we're all here together and talking about great food and how we can share it with our friends is because we have our Mother's Day cook-off, and that's coming up
soon,
May 10th. And we wanted to share some information with you guys. We love to have people enter our contest, and basically, if you got a great recipe between you and your mom, you want to send it in. It's such a great opportunity not only to be here and be on the show with us, but you also get some great cookware.
And
it's going to be fun.
It's great cookware, and you get to pick whichever Calphalon cookware you want.
$2,500 worth of cookware.
Can I enter?
That's huge.
So they cut down, and they're going to cook the winning entries.
Wow.
From what I understand, they're going to cook the winning entries right here on this stage.
They get to cook against me
you and your mom
and my mom.
What's not to like?
That's right. Chef Michael Simon and his mom. It's going to be a lot of fun, and absolutely anybody out there can enter.
Okay.
So.
Guy, if you scrape that right into this bowl here. First, we're going to give it a toss with just the shrimp and the asparagus.
All right.
Then we'll add a little dressing.
And you guys, you can see sort of the color here. They just started to sort of knocking things off the table, but we're okay. They just kind of firmed up, and they're pink, and the nuts are all kind of brown. Look how pretty that looks. Okay.
While you're doing that, do you want to hear about some of the people who may be going up against you? In
Talk to me, Namwa. Bring it on, Namwa.
Yeah, because we've got some delicious-sounding recipes here. From D. Wood, for example, is sending in Mum's stuffed salmon. Ike Mast is sending in Mum's homemade gefilte fish for $90. That is an ambitious recipe.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
You're not scared of that one?
Doesn't scare me yet.
90 catering. That's a whole different level of cooking.
Yeah, we'll
Sandy 625 sending in My Mama's sweet and sour meatballs. We got a whole lot of different options here, so the competition is really heating up.
I'm not giving away anything yet. I said I'm just going to wait. Mom's going to come here, and we're just going to wait and take on the competition. By the way, you guys got to have all those entries in by May 1st. So Make sure you send them in. We'd love to. I'm curious to see what people love and what people cook with their family.
It's really going to be an interesting thing. And who doesn't want to go on TV with your mom?
Exactly. And it is all about family. And speaking of family,
yes,
we actually have a very special taster today. And of course, who is it going to be? It's going to be a mom. It's going to be the chef's mom. And she's going to come out in just a sec. There she is. Marie.
Dig into that.
Hi, Marie. Where's our mic? Hi, Marie.
How are you?
We're wonderful. Welcome to our show. I got to ask you a quick question, just for my own, for my own sense. Who's a better cook?
Be very good.
You or your son?
The country's
My
watching.
son.
Your son. All right. I guess that's a good answer. Are you gonna taste for us?
Yes, I am.
Here you
Okay.
go.
You got a little bite there?
Okay.
Go ahead. Take a bite. What do you think?
Delicious.
Delicious.
Absolutely.
Completely unbiased.
It really is wonderful. Wow. So good. So you proud of this guy?
Absolutely. Yes,
All right.
I am.
All right. You gonna watch our cook-off?
Sure. Yeah, of course.
All right, you guys, thank you again so much, and we look forward to the cook-off. In fact, Namwa's got a lot more information she's going to share with us right now.
I have